Yeah, I mean, she there, bro.
You seem the happiest.
So you're saying you want to get married. That's what it sounds like to me, Common.
I mean, if I'm going to get married, it's to her.
Wow. Was Jennifer Hudson protecting her peace? Or did Common once again prove he's allergic to commitment? Did she secretly turn down a proposal that could have changed everything? Or was she the one who finally saw through a pattern that's been playing out for years? Hollywood can't stop asking, how do you walk away from a man like Common, charming, poetic, respected, but somehow always alone?
That sounds like you might get married, For real. Like, that sounds like you building a real foundation.
I mean, listen, this is a really healthy and beautiful relationship, bro. And like, when you with somebody who's from where you from, it's a different kind of connection too. That's something else. She's from where I'm from spiritually. She's from where I'm from where we geographically come from, the Chi. We were doing this movie, and this security guard said to me, you and Jennifer Hudson, two of the coolest celebrities I ever met, man. Oh, y'all real cool. And he was like, she just bought this ice cream for all these people here on the set. And I was like, man, I just like people to treat people good. That's part of home too for me, so.
And Jennifer, she isn't just another star. She's a survivor, a powerhouse, a woman who built herself back up after tragedy. So why would she risk her peace for a man whose history already raised eyebrows? The whispers started with one claim too big to ignore. Common was ready to propose, and Jennifer said no. In an industry where staged engagements land magazine covers and brand deals, Jennifer allegedly wanted no part of it. Fans split instantly. Was she scared of love? Or smart enough to dodge a bullet? But here's the part that makes this story impossible to ignore. This isn't just about Jennifer Hudson, it's about Common's history. Serena Williams, Taraji P. Henson, Tiffany Haddish, Angela Rye, Ava DuVernay. Brilliant women, powerful women, and yet the ending never changes. They move on, he moves on, and the cycle repeats. So when Jennifer's silence replaced interviews, people knew something was off. No dramatic breakup posts, no messy interviews, just distance. And in Hollywood, distance tells a story louder than words. But you can't understand why this collapsed without knowing Jennifer's history. Because for her, love isn't just about romance, it's about survival. The rumor that cracked the internet wide open, Common had a ring and Jennifer didn't want it. Insiders say tension started when Common, at 52, pushed for the next step. Jennifer, 42, allegedly stalled. Not because she didn't love him, but because she knew what came with saying yes. Accepting meant trusting a man known for half-finished romances, whose forever had never made it past the honeymoon stage. Fans didn't miss a beat. Memes flooded timelines. Jennifer said no faster than Common leaves relationships. Others applauded. Better to walk away from a maybe than marry into a mess. Some claim she didn't say no. She said, not yet. But to a man like Common, who thrives on momentum and the thrill of pursuit, that hesitation might have felt like rejection. And if humiliation was in the mix, that silence we see today could be less about mutual respect and more about pride. And here's where it gets deeper. What if Jennifer saw this as the fork in the road? A ring wasn't just jewelry, it was a gamble. A gamble on a man with a reputation, and a gamble on her own peace. And maybe, just maybe, she decided peace was worth more than promises. So the question lingers, was Jennifer's hesitation really fear of love, or was it her survival instinct kicking in at the right time? If Jennifer really said no, it didn't come out of nowhere. It came from looking at his record. Serena Williams, Taraji P. Henson, Angela Rye, Tiffany Haddish, Ava DuVernay. Common has been linked to some of the most brilliant women in Hollywood, but the outcome? Always the same. And here's the kicker, he's admitted it. In interviews, he confessed to being addicted to the honeymoon phase of love. He loves the chase, the thrill, the beginnings. But when things get real, when consistency, compromise, and effort are needed, he fades. Fans call it Common's love addiction, a pattern where romance burns bright, then flickers out the moment it's tested. Twitter threads are filled with fans saying things like, he's great at dating, terrible at staying. Another viral Reddit post read, Common treats love like an album, he pours into the intro, but the tracklist never gets finished. So when Jennifer walked into the picture, people hoped she'd be the one to break the cycle. She was resilient, she was grounded. But maybe that's exactly why it didn't last. Because resilience doesn't break patterns, patterns break resilience. And here's the uncomfortable truth. If Common couldn't commit to women like Serena or Taraji, what chance did Jennifer really have? Jennifer Hudson doesn't see love the way most do, because her life has been shaped by survival. In 2008, her world shattered when her mother, brother, and nephew were murdered. A tragedy so devastating, it rewired her perspective on trust and safety forever. Then came her relationship with David Otunga. At first, stability, then accusations of control. By 2017, the two were locked in a bitter split, with Jennifer filing a protective order. Once again, she had to fight, not just for peace, but for freedom. So when Common came along, fans thought he was different. Gentle, poetic, safe. But history leaves scars. And when you've already lived through chaos, you don't gamble with red flags. Jennifer's alleged refusal of a proposal wasn't about fear of commitment, it was about wisdom. One fan wrote online, "Jennifer Hudson didn't reject a ring. She rejected another cycle." Another added, "After what she's been through, she's not going to let a man's history become her future." And here's where the speculation gets even juicier. Did Jennifer see signs of that same controlling behavior she escaped before? Or did she simply know that saying yes to Common meant signing up for uncertainty she couldn't afford anymore? Even before the rumors exploded, fans noticed cracks. Common, insiders say, wasn't always the doting partner. He sometimes dropped comments about Jennifer being intense or hard to keep up with. Playful jokes to some, subtle digs to others. And Hollywood doesn't miss shade. Then came the whispers of him being a little too friendly at events. Nothing scandalous enough to confirm, but enough to stir déjà vu. Fans had seen this movie before. Jennifer stayed silent. No clapbacks, no interviews. But silence doesn't kill rumors, it feeds them. And soon, people began noticing her demeanor at public events. Smiles tighter, distance sharper. Common leaning into cameras, Jennifer almost detached. TikTok users pieced together clips, with one viral comment reading, "Jennifer's body language said it all, she was done before we even knew." So, was she already checked out while the rest of us still rooted for them? Or was she silently protecting herself before the story even hit the blogs? Sometimes love isn't tested in private, it's tested in the spotlight. Jennifer Hudson's career was on fire, her talk show gaining traction. New music and film projects in the works, awards, applause. Everywhere she turned, momentum followed. Common? Respected? Yes. Accomplished? Yes. But his peak spotlight had dimmed. Fans whispered, was he comfortable being Jennifer Hudson's +1, or did the imbalance bruise his pride? On red carpets, Jennifer radiated confidence. Common smiled, but some fans swore it looked rehearsed, as if he was proud on the outside, but wrestling with his place behind the scenes. And this isn't new. Hollywood has seen it before. Think J-Lo and A-Rod, Halle Berry and Eric Benet, even Kim and Kanye at their peak. When one star rises higher, the other either supports or they crumble under the weight of comparison. Jennifer wasn't about to dim her light, not after everything she survived. And maybe that's where the quiet rift grew, two powerful people, but only one rising at full speed. Hollywood loves a breakup announcement, a neatly worded statement, a press cycle, but Jennifer and Common, nothing, just silence. And that silence said more than words ever could. Fans noticed the absence. No joint appearances, no mentions, just distance. For some, it looked like dignity. Two grown adults walking away quietly. For others, it screamed embarrassment. An ending too awkward to explain. Reddit threads lit up. Silence is respect. No, silence is guilt. The debate still rages. So here's the question for you. Is silence a form of respect or a cover for heartbreak too messy to admit? At its core, this isn't about a failed romance. It's about survival. Jennifer has lived there through battles most of us can't imagine. And when she chose not to gamble her peace, maybe she wasn't rejecting love, maybe she was choosing survival. Fans debate, did she dodge a bullet, or did she shut out her soulmate? Did she see the cycle and save herself, or did she overprotect her heart? And here's the haunting what if. What if Common actually was serious this time? What if he really was ready to commit? Would that make Jennifer cautious or afraid? That's the split Hollywood is chewing on. And it's the one only Jennifer and Common can answer. At the end of the day, Jennifer Hudson's rumored split with Common isn't just another Hollywood headline. It's a reminder that love in the spotlight is fragile, complicated, and sometimes impossible. Common may always be remembered as the man who couldn't commit. Jennifer may always be remembered as the woman strong enough to say no. But maybe that's the true love story. Choosing yourself when the risk feels bigger than the reward. So, let me ask you, did Jennifer Hudson just protect her peace? Or did she lose the one man who might have been different? Would you have said yes? or walked away too? Drop your thoughts in the comments. I want to hear them. Smash that like button if you think Jennifer made the right call. And hit subscribe if you want me to keep serving the Hollywood truth that the tabloids water down. Because these aren't just celebrity stories, they're mirrors of our own lives. And when the next rumor turns into a headline, you already know where to find me.